It doesn't take long to scroll through social media, and you'll probably come across a wide-eyed, snaggle-toothed character called Labubu. And Labubu has become a collectible phenomenon. But Labubu isn't just a toy, it's a symbol of something much bigger. It represents how cute things, emotional marketing, and impulse-driven consumer culture can manipulate our wallets and our minds. In a world where money is tight, it might seem strange that people are spending $15 to $20 on a small vinyl figure they pulled blindly from a sealed box. Yet, the demand is massive. And Labubu is just one example in a long line of irresistible cuteness. But what makes Labubu stand out, and what makes it so dangerously addictive, is how it perfectly combines emotional appeal, scarcity, and psychological trickery. So today, we're breaking down how consumer culture and how something so small has such a big financial impact, and what it reveals about a relationship with spending, happiness, and self-control. Labubu is undeniably cute with his scruffy ears, big eyes, mischievous grin, and playful poses. But cuteness isn't just about appearances, it's psychological. Studies show that looking at cute things triggers the release of dopamine, the same brain chemical associated with pleasure and reward. It's why baby animals melt our hearts, and why we feel compelled to protect or possess adorable things. The term for this is baby schema, a set of features, big eyes, small mouth, round face, that our brains are hardwired to love. And this psychological wiring is why Labubu and other cute collectibles are so emotionally satisfying to buy. Owning them taps into a primal part of us that equates cuteness with joy and comfort. And when life feels uncertain, overwhelming, or stressful, reaching for something cute can feel like an easy form of relief. But that emotional comfort comes with a cost, and for many, it's a recurring one. Because Labubu is mostly sold through blind boxes, sealed packages that don't reveal which version you're getting until after you open it. And this taps directly into what psychologists call variable reward systems, and this is similar to slot machines or loot boxes in video games. Blind boxes give your brain a rush of excitement just before opening, and this uncertainty is addictive. This maybe next time anticipation keeps people coming back. It's not uncommon for collectors to buy 5, 10, or even 20 blind boxes in this hunt for a secret or rare Labubu variant. These rare figures can sell on secondary markets for hundreds, even thousands of dollars, and the odds often are less than 1 in 100. And that's very intentional. It's a business model designed to keep you spending. It's not so different from Beanie Babies in the 90s, where certain plushes were hoarded and flipped for massive profits, or today's Squishmallows, where fans will line up at 6 a.m. outside a store for a limited time drop. But Labubu takes the formula a step further, combining the randomness of blind boxes with seasonal drops, exclusive collaborations, and scarcity marketing. And for a lot of people, once you start collecting, it becomes very hard to stop. Because Labubu isn't just a toy, it's a lifestyle, especially online. Platforms like TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram are full of unboxing videos, shelf tours, collection updates, and trade groups. Watching someone pull a rare figure or organize their perfectly lit display shelf triggers something powerful, a mix of envy, desire, and community. Influencers, Twitch streamers, and even celebrities like BLACKPINK's Lisa have posted about Pop Mart or other collectibles, which only increases visibility and driving FOMO. Limited edition releases, influencer collaborations, and livestream unboxings make it feel like everyone is collecting, and you are missing out if you are not. These constant visual reminders condition our brains to associate buying with belonging. If your favorite K-pop idol or cozy Twitch streamer is excited about a new Labubu release, it doesn't just feel like a toy, it feels like a lifestyle. And because each drop is limited, the pressure to buy becomes even more intense. And of course, there's the financial toll, so let's do the math. A single Labubu blind box typically costs $13 to $18. A full case, usually around 12 boxes, can run you upwards of $200, and that still doesn't guarantee you'll get the secret rare figure. Many fans who start off casually soon find themselves hundreds or even thousands of dollars deep into the hobby. According to Pop Mart, they earned more than $1.8 billion in revenue, and in personal finance terms, this kind of spending becomes a trap. When you're chasing collectibles, it's easy to lose sight of budgets, saving goals, or even basic needs. You might put off car repairs, rent, or credit card payments just to fund your next drop. And because the satisfaction of collecting is short-lived, the need to buy again comes fast. You're left chasing the next high, the next drop, the next must-have figure. This is how cute things become an expensive addiction. And it's not just Labubu. In the late 1990s, Beanie Babies turned stuffed animals into speculative investments. People believed these plushes would pay for their college tuition. And spoiler alert, they didn't. And even more recently, Squishmallows, soft, pillow-like plushes with pastel designs, have become viral hits, especially during the pandemic. Entire TikTok accounts are dedicated to Squishmallow hunts. Even some real characters like Hello Kitty or Cinnamon Roll have played into this cycle with endless merch, themed cafes, and seasonal collaborations. They create an environment where there's always something new to buy. And their message is very clear. The next cute thing will make you happy until it doesn't. Then you'll need another. So given all of this, why do we keep coming back? Well, at the core of this cycle is a mix of emotional vulnerability, marketing manipulation, and dopamine-driven habits. Buying something cute feels like self-care. It's a tiny hit of joy in an overwhelming world, and for many, it becomes a part of their identity. You are not just a person who likes Labubu. You are actually a Labubu collector. It becomes part of your brand, your social media persona, and even your friendships. But the more we associate buying with identity, the more we rely on spending to feel whole. And there's also a scarcity mindset baked into the hobby. It's the idea that if I don't buy this now, I'll never get it again. And the fear is real. And it's exactly what brands like Mart rely on. They profit from our fear of missing out, our need for novelty, and our desire to feel special. And I think a part of all this is that it's just an outlet for a lot of people in a world with economic turmoil, where wages are too little and cost of living is too high. And there's this principle in economics called the lipstick effect, which is this idea in a recession when people can't afford to buy nice luxury things. People might feel anxious or sad, or just not in control of their own lives, and they want to buy something to comfort themselves, but the money isn't there. So instead of buying that few $1,000 Chanel bag, they buy something cute and small. It's called the lipstick effect because the same thing happens with lipstick. Every time there's a recession or some cost of living crisis, you would see an increase in lipstick sales. And it's the same thing for coffee, jewelry, or even watches. People can't control the world around them, but what they can control is that $7 coffee, or in this case, a Labubu. So what can you do about it? How can you love cute things without going broke? So let's be clear, you don't have to give up cute things entirely. Loving Labubu or Squishmallows doesn't automatically mean you're financially irresponsible, but the key is making sure your spending is aligned with your goals and not your impulses. So you want to enjoy the little things in life without losing sight of the big picture, and that requires a shift in mindset and a few practical tools. Start by setting a personal fund budget. This is a monthly amount you allow yourself to spend guilt-free on hobbies, collectibles, and anything non-essential. Maybe it's $30, $50, or $100 depending on your income. And the trick is to make it feel like a treat and not a trap. And this puts a healthy boundary around your joy spending. You can still enjoy your favorite hobby, but without losing track of your financial priorities. Next, try building in a 48-hour waiting rule. When you feel the urge to buy a new blind box or hop on a cute merch drop, pause, wait 2 days, walk away from the screen, and more often than not, that rush of excitement fades and you'll realize you don't need it anymore. This very simple pause can save you hundreds of dollars over time and give you a moment to make a decision that aligns with your long-term goals and not just your mood. And make it a habit of tracking your spending. This might sound boring, but seeing where your money goes in real time is extremely powerful. Once you start tracking, you'll realize how easily just one more adds up. For example, 5 $15 blind boxes per month is $900 a year. That's almost a round-trip flight to Europe. That's an emergency fund. That is also a Roth IRA contribution. And that brings us to a bigger point. What if you put that money somewhere it could grow? Instead of buying 5 Labubu boxes a month, let's say you just buy 2 and invest the rest. That's $45 saved per month. Put that into a basic index fund like an S&P 500 ETF. In over 20 years, assuming a 7% return, you'd have about $22,000. And investing isn't just for finance bros. It's for anyone who wants more freedom. Freedom to quit a job you hate. Freedom to travel. Freedom to take care of your family. Freedom to buy that $300 Labubu Secret Rare guilt-free. Because you already have an emergency fund, a Roth IRA, and a plan. Because at the end of the day, buying cute things doesn't have to be the enemy of financial wellness. But when it becomes compulsive, addictive, or unbalanced, it's no longer just a hobby, it's a form of self-sabotage. So find a middle ground where joy and responsibility coexist, and that's the real winner. If you enjoy videos like this blend of consumerism, pop culture, and finance, please leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any other videos. Thank you very much for watching. And if we zoom out, it's not just Labubu. Everything in our world is just dangerously addictive, and one of the most addictive is Starbucks. So check out the next video to see the world of Starbucks and how it's become a huge part of our consumer culture and just causing peak overconsumption.